Welcome back, Be Real fam. I'm Be Real, and today we're going to be discussing and giving you guys an update on Dontay London and Dodash's secret. What do they do to be successful on YouTube? Well, we're going to find out. Stay tuned.
I'm always working, that's why I be winning. I gotta go get it, it's all in my vision. Got to be real from the very beginning. Got to be real from the very beginning. Got to be real. Hop on these beats.
Alright, welcome back, Be Real fam. I'm your host, Be Real, here on Be Real TV channel on YouTube. Today, we're going to be, I know it's been long overdue, but we're going to be giving you guys an update on Dontay London and Dodash, two, I guess you could say, recently monetized YouTubers that have recently surfaced and rised near their level of success on the top for YouTube. And honestly, they are two very small creators. They've been coming up very steadily, very consistently on their own right. Dodash was one of the first to come up. She had actually modeled her channel after somebody else. And Dontay London came third or second, if you will, in that regard. And he modeled his after what Dodash was doing. So credit to all three of them, especially Dontay London and Dodash on that behalf. But we're going to be getting into what really makes Dontay London and Dodash successful and what their secrets are that they're using on YouTube to find this incredible, perpetuative, seemingly, success on YouTube. And we're going to expose exactly what it is that they're doing to make that happen. So let's get into it. Honestly, my thoughts, I already know what Dodash, I already know what Dontay London are doing to become successful. But I do have a question for you guys out there. What do you think they're doing? What is your opinion on what tactics, what strategies they might be utilizing to actually become successful on YouTube and finding their recent success and kind of rising to the top of their own game in that sense? What do you guys think it is? Let me know down in the comments. I'd be glad to know what you guys think. What tactics they're actually using to gain this momentum and become monetized on YouTube and find this success on social media. Now, I have seen that recently both Dodash and Dontay London have decreased a little bit in their momentum, but that can be, as everybody knows on YouTube, day to day, give and take. So that's not necessarily something that is a concern, but it's still something that you're going to want to consistently be working at every day. Every time you make a video, you want to make sure that you're being consistent and you're pumping out as much as you can, because hey, we all know if you don't post, they don't show. It's just the way it goes. So the more you post, the more you get yourself involved and you engage with your users and your subscribers, the better your channel is going to be in long regard. But let's really get into the meat and the potatoes of what is it that is allowing Dontay London and Dodash to find this quick success on YouTube. Well, here it is. I'm going to drop the big bomb on you guys, okay? Here's the big, huge bomb. Here's the big, juicy tomato that may be left out, right? Well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm going to get into something else. Something I want to explain first before we really jump into that. But what they're able to do as small creators and being able to come up. Now, I think Dodash is up to like 76,000. Dontay was like 68 or 70,000 last time I knew. So I don't know exactly where they are as of today. I did check about a week ago. That's about where they were. And they're like I said, their success has been consistent, and their returning viewers and new viewers have been consistent in that regard. So they've been doing very well for themselves. And as far as I have seen, making some pretty good paychecks. Dontay London, $38,000. Dodash, I know, made like $24,000 or $26,000. Not too long ago, a few weeks ago, she was doing pretty good herself. So I can't say that, and I know a lot of people are giving these people a lot of crap, right? Like, I've had some people even on my channel say that they're, one-hit wonders, one-trick pony kind of thing, in that regard. So I want to know, where exactly do you guys get that from? Because, look, I checked out your channel, and you're not getting the same views and putting in the same work that these people are getting to have those results. So why do you find an opportunity to hate on them when they're doing better than you, and you're calling them a one-hit wonder, garage band, whatever you will, and assuming that their success is going to be short-lived? Now, however true you may think that is, or however true others may think that is, don't forget that some of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube today started out exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. But you know what? You know what the funny thing about that is? They're doing it and you're not. So stop complaining, stop criticizing, get on your game, and start doing the same thing and pushing yourself out there, and hopefully get yourself into a position to where you're making $38,000, a paycheck through YouTube, through AdSense and stuff like that. That's something that you can aspire to. Don't hate on somebody else for going through their journey and making it to that level when you're sitting there not performing to the same level they are while they're getting $38,000 checks. Brother, I'm telling you right now, girl, bro, whoever you are, I think you need to rethink that comment, because the fact of the matter is, it don't matter how long or short term they are. They've already accomplished something you haven't. So you got to give them that credit when that credit is due. And by all means, it absolutely is for Dodash and Dontay London. They have legitimately worked their way up to where they are and earning the money they're earning currently right now on YouTube through their channels and their viewers and their subscribers and their AdSense and their promotions and their sponsors. Okay, so if you don't have all of those things, I don't think it leaves any room in your own character to criticize somebody for doing what you don't have the courage or have not taken the opportunity yet to do. Just throwing that out there. Me, myself, I've done things in my family. Out of 9 kids, I'm the only one that has been able to buy his own house. Like, legitimately move to wherever the hell he wanted to go and buy a house. I'm the only one in my family, and if you were to ask anybody in my family, I would have been the least likely out of all the siblings to do so. But the funny thing is, you cannot judge a book by its cover. I don't know how many times it's been said or how many times you've heard it, but it is absolutely, unequivocally true. You cannot judge a book by its cover, because I'm telling you right now, underneath that soft-ass cover might be the hardest damn story you ever read, right? Or under that hard cover might be the saddest story you ever read. So don't be so quick to judge on somebody else's taking advantage of the opportunities presented to them and succeeding in that regard, and having the courage to put that time and effort and investment in themselves to do so. When you are seemingly satisfied with where you're at, don't hate on them. All right, that dude's making $38,000 paychecks. What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your family? How have you succeeded in those things that you're doing? You know, don't be so critical and quick to jump to judge somebody for their methods, their strategies, or what it is they're doing to provide for their families and themselves. I hand all credit to Dontay London and Dodash. Dodash is a very excitable person. She's a great personality. If you can handle the energy level, she's fantastic to watch. I can watch her, in small doses. She is fantastic, though, very full of energy and life and height, which is fantastic for her, minus the tea kettle thing. But love you, Dash. But in that regard, she's doing it, and it's working for her. Find out what works for you and do it. Honestly, you got no reason not to. You got no other opportunities holding you back from succeeding, at YouTube. But yet you're taking the time to get on somebody else's channel and criticize them for their success. I don't understand that. Face that person head on and say that to them. You know what I mean? While they're getting their $38,000 paychecks, they're gonna laugh at you. Sorry. So have some humility, have some sensibility and some logic, and start investing that effort and that time and energy into yourself and making your own thing successful. Why not? What opportunity do you have presented to you right now that does not allow you to take advantage of grabbing full control of your life and grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak, and taking charge and moving forward in your life? These people have done that. And I believe you can do it too. All of you can. Everybody can do it. I've done it, and I'm still continuing to try to do it. This is how you learn. You try, you fail, and then eventually you hopefully will succeed in that regard. And I do really believe that if you are a logical enough person and pay attention to your mistakes and have enough humility to learn from those mistakes, you are going to grow and you will succeed. It's inevitable. It will happen. But you need to try. You need to have the courage to get out there and do it. Just try. And you might be amazed at what you actually find the outcome might actually be. It might be a lot different than what you think it could be. Or what you might have predisposed in your mind that, oh, well, these guys are just a garage band. They're going to fade out in 5 weeks. Maybe so, but maybe it's going to give them a continual fan base also in that regard to continue earning that money where they ain't got to be working their butts off, bro. Maybe it'll give them just enough money to do that. And they'll be making their paychecks while you're doing the same damn job at the factory, hating on them, probably wishing you were them. Throwing that out there, just be real. Just being real. But hey, anyways, in that regard, I really want to get into the juicy tomato of what it is that they're doing. What it is. Here it is, baby. The big secret. Here it is. I'm going to finally give it to you. Ready? The big secret is they're genuine and original. That's it. That's it. They're genuine and original. That's all. Nothing special there, huh? Right? You're like, oh, well, it's got to be something more than that. I've been posting stuff like crazy and I don't get those views. How's your content been? What type of content are you doing? Are you doing anything to like SEO work to help pitch your content to the algorithm instead of just leaving it on there flat and there's no substance to it for the algorithm to pick up on and push it in front of the people it needs to be in front of? I mean, but their strategy, their secret exposed is simple. Be genuine, be original, be authentic. That is it. I don't think you could honestly do anything else more in that regard for people to feel connected to you through your channel and your content and relate to you. I mean, they're doing, if that's the goal, they're doing a fantastic job at that. And they're kicking ass and taking names. Simple as that. You know, congratulations to Dontay and Dontay London. Y'all have done it, baby. Y'all have done it, and y'all have done a fantastic job. I'm proud of y'all. Keep it up. I'm going to be tagging Dodash and Dontay London in this one. Hey, look, please, Dodash, I hope you watch this. I'm waiting for one of them shout-outs, man. Send it to me. Let me know. Tag me in it. I'm trying to get a shout-out, but hey, who knows? I might get it, I might not. Wish me luck, folks. But in any regard, I love you guys. You are fantastic. You guys are kicking butt and taking names. Continue doing so in your own regard. Don't listen to the naysayers. You guys are doing fantastic. Keep it up. Keep going. And, well, I guess I have one more thing to say at the end, I guess, since I'm done my video here. Be safe, be kind, and be real. Peace.